Good morning. Good morning. It's Kai at the Thrifting Channel. I am in the thrifting mobile, letting her warm up. She's been sitting a day or two because I've been catching my mailman, so I don't have to go to the post office, which is good. Um, but I'm here this morning because I want to talk about something that I was thinking about last night. And, okay, so here's the deal. This is just facts. One of the things that you will get to know about me on this channel is that I'm just not going to hide whether or not things are going great. I will celebrate that. And I will also not hide when things are not so great. So I'm in my not so great right now. Okay. So here we are. It is February. We are going into Valentine's Day weekend ish. People are preparing for Valentine's Day. And I am my sales are like bad. I mean, I contemplate, when it gets this bad sometimes, let me know in the comments if you do the same thing where like you'll have a stretch and you're doing good and the sales are good and the money is good. And then somehow somebody turned off that sink and that water's not flowing. And I don't care how many streams you got going on. Sometimes even all of them don't work well. So that's where we are this morning. And I'm just like, okay, I'm obviously not getting out of the game, no problem. But when I go 2 or 3 days with no sale, I'm like, I'm feeling desperate. Like, what's going on? What do I need to do? So my topic today is, why the sales are slow. Why my sales are slow. Okay, so I'm selling on 2 different platforms. And one thing that I started doing, well, I would say a few years ago, is strategizing. Like, I don't put all of my listings on each platform that I'm on. When I notice that a category is doing well, so for instance, for me, Mercari is my kids' clothing, sell everything kids on Mercari. For me, that's where I put 99% of my kids' clothing. I do put a little bit on Poshmark if it's something that is a little bit more pricey in the stores. I will put it up on Posh. But most of my kid stuff goes on to Mercari. Now, in reverse, most of my women's things I put on Poshmark, of course, right? Women's clothing. But there's a caveat to that. Most of my plus size clothing I put on both Mercari and Poshmark. So I know what categories work for me. So here's the deal. Why am I not getting any sales? I've got plus size clothing up. What's happening? What I've noticed is that although they're getting views, my stuff's getting views and getting shared and all of that, some people aren't biting. People are not biting and taking that plunge. And it's like, okay, hey, good morning. Good morning. What do you do next? Good morning. Hello. Welcome. Hey guys, listen, I'm talking about why my sales are struggling over here. Okay, like I said before, I'm not going to hide that my sales are struggling a little bit. We're trudging along. It's looking a little lean. Plus, I am in California, so where someone's sales may be a little less in another state because of cost of living, it ain't gonna work here. There has to be a bar and it has to be met. So anyhow, so I started trying to strategize a lot more of where I put my clothing, where I put my shoes, where I put my things in different categories. So here we are. Here I am today, and I'm complaining. Where's all the sales? Where are my sales? There's been no sales. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like, that the pit of my stomach, like, hello, what's going on? I've got nice things up. I never have to struggle to make a sale. Where is everybody? Hey, Kelly. Hey, Kelly, reseller Louise. I'm so happy. I feel like I got a celebrity on. Guys, Cali reseller Louise. If you're probably listening to this in the oh well, when you play it again in the replay, guys, this guy is so I love. Okay, first of all, I love his voice. He's got the smoothest voice because he has these auctions, and I'll put them on in the background while I'm rummaging around in my things, getting things listed. And he's got the smooth Cali voice, guys. So visit Cali reseller Louise. So anywho, okay, Louise. So here's my deal. Okay, sales have not been great. So I'm feeling like a pit in my stomach. Like, what's going on? I see everybody making money around me, and someone turned off the water here. It's like, where's my drips and my drops? So I'm just strategizing to make sure that I am listing as much as I can, trying different options of selling, putting things on different platforms. I actually went back to OfferUp and tried that, and then we're doing Vinted. I tried that. Um, so that's going to be my strategy. So if you get to that place where you're like, oh my gosh, my sales are nothing's happening, maybe start looking at an outside place to start selling to see how that works out. Because as a reseller, it ain't no fun. It ain't no fun not having sales. That's like the worst. So yeah, so I think my next venture is going to be Whatnot. So Derek at Fundamentals of Side Hustling was talking about it. I heard about it before. I even have an account. But then I saw another YouTuber talk about it this morning, and then I started doing some research, and I went back into my account. So we're going to see how that goes. But I'm excited to see, is it going to boost sales? If it's going to boost sales, I will be there. If it's not, like some of the other platforms that I'm on, then I might just kind of retreat from those. I'm not doing much with OfferUp. I guess, again, my categories, people just aren't looking for things that I'm selling. So there's a lot of video games, a lot of electronics, a lot of Pokemon cards. I don't. Hey, Ed. Oh my gosh. Ed is like the CNN of resellers, guys. If you are listening to this on replay, go subscribe to Ed, the Reselling Writers channel. I go to him because he's got up to the minute Mercari news. He's got it going on. Love having you both here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, congratulations. I'm so glad that you applied for Whatnot. Oh, it's hard now, huh, to get approved? Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I was watching another YouTuber talk about it this morning, and he said that they were looking to fill in a lot of special categories, for instance, like vintage clothing. So maybe, I don't know if you want to try. I don't know if it was Derek that said to apply again or stick with it, or somebody did say like, yeah, it could take a while. Well, oh, you are so welcome, Ed. You are so welcome. So yeah, I'm gonna try that. But as you guys, I don't know if you guys know, but me and eBay broke up after my husband passed away. I just couldn't keep up with the account. I stopped, and with eBay, and then I was on Posh and everything. And then I tried to go back, like, hey, eBay, maybe I'll come back. And eBay was like, no, we're not having you, dude. I was like, wait a minute. So I'm not like canceled or anything, but I don't even know how to go back into starting to sell there again. They're like kind of like, no, you can't sell here. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But yeah, I was on eBay like in 2000. My husband was a computer tech, and any scraps of scrapes you could get from work or working on computers. He was very old school. He was back in the DOS days. So he was always rebuilding computers, and then he worked for Best Buy. And then, so that whole thing was coming about back in the early 2000s with eBay. I mean, it was like the technology hub. But now, I don't do the tech stuff, but yeah, I mean, there's room for that on other platforms. I don't know. Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm reading your message now. I'm sorry, I was kind of looking around because I'm in my car looking around at people. I'm going to apply under vintage clothing for sure. I have so much of that actually I have not even started to list because, you know, I was gonna do it on Depop, and then I'm like, I don't know. And then, you guys, look, I'm sure you all know as a reseller what that's like. So, um, but yeah, I'm gonna make this super quick. I'm gonna go move my heap. Oh, guess what, guys? So I am preparing. Like, I have no like experience fixing cars at all, but I'm going to attempt within the next 2 weeks or so. Um, I have a transverse engine in my '04 Sienna, but I'm going to attempt to at least change 4 of the 6 spark plugs. The other 2 are under the oh gosh, the plenum, which I have seen people remove, and just like a puzzle I don't want to put together, so, or undo. So I'm going to attempt to do 3 spark plugs, or 4 spark plugs in my car. I've been gathering up the materials, studying, reading my owner's manual. Again, I'm not tool inclined. I recently just bought my own ratchet set. All right, I'm gonna get off this vein of the car fixing, but when I do fix it, I will let you know, and I'll show you the progress. So, on that note, please have a wonderful Friday, a wonderful weekend. It's the weekend, guys. I don't have to get up and get kids to school tomorrow. Yay! But I do plan to go see Moonfall. Guys, have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to take off here. Great sales week. Great everything. Take it easy. And guys, I really, really hope everybody has strong sales. I really do. For us all. Kudos. Bye.